Hey everybody, this is Lord Tremendous here once again with another battle report for you. Got another 2,500 point battle. Me, Lord Tremendous, using the Wars of Chaos, of course, versus Prince Kellis Morningstar of the High Elves. You might recognize this guy, well, his army anyway. I played against him before, but I called him Dominar in that particular battle report. And because I will name your general, I will name you if you don't give me a name for your character. So, yeah, you've been warned. But yeah, this is just one more of our constant grudge matches and stuff. This is a very skilled opponent, so these are always hard games to win. But without further ado, here's my personal list. Just like you've seen before from the last one, Demon Prince, Lord Tremendous, Mark Nurgle, level 3 Wizard, Chaos Armor with Wings, Charm Shield, Dragonbane Gem, Other Trickster Shard, Soul Feeder, Poisonous Slime, Scaly Skin, and the Lore of Nurgle. My heroes are once again the Exalted Hero, Tardum, the Herald of Tzeentch. He's got the Mark of Tzeentch, he's my BSB. He's got a halberd and shield, he's on a demonic mount. Well, he is a demonic mount. Talisman of Preservation, Potion of Foolhardiness, and a Third Eye of Tzeentch. Once again, I've got my Chaos Sorcerer, Ashicus the Muse, Mark Slaanesh on a Steed of Slaanesh. He's a level 2 wizard with a Warrior Bane, Enchanted Shield, Talisman of Endurance, Chaos, or Chalice of Chaos, and a Chaos Familiar. And he uses the Lore of Slaanesh. My army consists of a unit of 24 Chaos Warriors with Mark Nurgle. They have hand weapon shields, full command, and they have the Banner of Eternal Flame, because flaming attacks are awesome, unless you're running into something that has the Dragonbane Gem or the Dragon Helm. And I don't see that as often anymore. I've got a second unit of 20 by Chaos Warriors, the Temple Guard of Tzeentch. They've got Mark Tzeentch, Halberds, full command, and the Blasted Standard, because it saves lives. My special choices are special choice is my 5 by unit of Hellstriders, the Pleasure Riders. They've got spears and shields with a banner and a musician. And my rare choices are my unit of 3 by Skull Crushers with lances, banner, musician, and the banner of swiftness, because movement 8 on these guys is intense. And then, of course, the Mutalith Vortex. Alright, over here is Prince Morningstar's army list, the high elf one. He has an elf lord, Prince Kellis Morningstar. He was the general. He had a great weapon, the Armor of Keldor, the Dawnstone, and the Other Trickster Shard. There was a sorcerer lord, Lady Aista Longshadow. I'm sure I'm butchering that. I apologize. She had the Talisman of Endurance and a Dispel Scroll. He had an elf hero, Lord Jace Highborn. He was his BSB. He had the Sword of Might, the Shield of Merriwam, and the Cloak of Beards. Luckily, none of my guys were dwarves. He also had the elf hero sorcerer, Master Mikkel Ravenwood, who had Moranian's Wayshard, which allows the unit to ambush or come in on reserve. No, I think it's ambush. So yeah, that was interesting. I'd never seen that particular item used before in fantasy, so I was very excited to see. He had a brick of 20 by Elven Spearmen. They were the first Spearmen. They had a full command and a Banner of Eternal Flame. He had a unit of 21 archers with a banner and a musician. 2 units of 5 Alarian Reavers, both with musicians. A brick of 23 Phoenix Guard with full command and a Razored Standard. Unit of 23 White Lions. They also had a full command with the Banner of the World Dragon, and everybody knows what that does. It's the Don't Bring Your Demon Prince into this unit banner. And he had 3 Bolt Throwers. Over here are my spells, 3 from Nurgle and 3 from Slaanesh. These are his spells for his level 4 caster from the Lore of Shadow. And his high magic using level 2, he's the one that was going to be ambushing, but those are his spells. Here's deployment. As you can see, it was kind of spaced out. He's got bolt thrower fields over there on his left flank, solid units of fighting in the middle there in that forest, and he's got a set of reavers there to intercept my Hellstriders. Top of turn 1 after movement. As you can see, I got to go first, and I just moved forward. Everything came up. Everything. So, yeah, I was just like, screw it. It's Elves, toughness 3, let's get into combat. Yeah, I'm a genius. I put Hysterical Frenzy on this unit of Fast Cav. in order to basically it was I wanted a D6 wounds and I wanted them to not be able to flee if I charged them, stuff like that. So yeah, I thought I was being really clever by doing this. Other than that, I had no shooting. Rest of magic was a wash. So here's the bottom of one after movement. As you can see, his Reavers come around. The one on my left flank is holding off my Hellstriders from charging into his bolt thrower, while and basically making me forcing me to charge them. The other unit is coming on the right side that I don't even know what they're gonna do. And his unit of guys in the center move around just a little bit to get ready to charge. Nothing else happens. All of his bolt throwers miss. He rolls twos to hit on all three of them. So, and the rest of his shooting is a wash. So we go to top of two. And after movement, if you notice in the top left side there, we got rid of the hill. The physics of balancing our models on there was irritating us, so we just got rid of it. But yes, my Hellstriders charged his, what's it called? His unit of fast cav. And I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah. I forgot to take Frenzy off of them after my magic phase was over, and you can only do it at the start of any player's phase. You can't just do it whenever you want anymore. And I forgot to take it off. So these four guys had 2 attacks each. I'm an idiot. So yeah, that's how combat went. Magic and shooting didn't do anything. He wins this combat because he's able to kill 3 or 4 of my guys. I kill 2 of his. Charge, banner, and 2 of his. Actually, it's a push because we both have musicians left. But yeah, what should have been an easy victory, thanks to Frenzy, became the stupidest push I've ever been a part of because I'm just can't believe how stupid I was with that. Over here, but don't worry, I actually do something stupider later. Okay, so yeah, bottom of 2 after movement. As you can see, his unit of White Lions charge into my Tzeentch Warriors, and his unit of Phoenix Guards slam into my Skull Crushers. Yeah, I was actually not expecting both of those guys to make it. I think they needed 9s to hit me, and they both made it no problem. But over here with the Hellstriders, or I'm sorry, the Hellstriders, the Tzeentch Warriors versus the White Lions, I thought I had this one. I really didn't think it was going to be a big deal. He doesn't get the re-roll. He has to roll 4s to hit me. Yeah, he needs 2s to wound, but I've still got a 6-up ward save. So I was feeling pretty good about this one, actually. Over here, this one too. Although he made it in, and I figured he had some sort of shenanigans going on, I thought maybe I'd be okay here. I've still got a 1-up armor, even with the Razor standard, which I wasn't sure if he had yet or not. I'd still have had a 3-up armor save, so I was feeling pretty good about this one. And then he doesn't even irresistible it through. He rolls a 30 to get Okram's Mind Razor off on this Phoenix Guard, and I throw all my Dispel dice at it, and I think I rolled 18 total. It was... I almost threw up. That's how just disappointed I was in that one. I couldn't believe it. So I have no Dispel dice left. He gets his spell off, no problem. And now this unit's screwed. They're leadership 9, I think. And so, yeah, strength 9 attacks, needing 4s with the reroll. Even talking about it right now, my stomach is turning. And then, since he has a level 4 and he had 1 die left, he throws it and gets the Malakos Mystifying Miasma off on my weapon skill. And now these guys are weapon skill too. So now they need 3s to hit me, 2s to wound. I got nothing. Over here, finally, I remembered at the beginning of the phase to get Frenzy off of these guys. And look! I was able to kill them no problem. I took them all out. Yeah, still an idiot. Right here, combat. Okram's Mind Razor, they hit and wound like 56,000 times. And yeah, my armor peels like a banana peel. And they're all dead. Just all dead. Over here, I'm able to hit and wound 4 times. He's able to hit and wound every time. It couldn't have gone any better for him. It really couldn't have. He kills off 12 guys. I kill off 4. Not only does he kill 12 guys, I flub my attacks back. I wanted to go and find like a truck that was doing 80 miles an hour and have it slam into my face. I was being so stupid. But needless to say, I didn't find a truck that was going 80 miles an hour, so I decided not to do it. Yeah, thank God my Zinch Warriors didn't flub their flea roll, and they got away. Top of turn 3, after movement, I rally my Zinch Warriors. At this point, my back's up against the wall. I've got no idea what to do to salvage this. I've lost so much so fast due to my stupid, awful playing. I said, screw it. I sent my Nurgle Warriors and my Mutalith into the Okra Mindrazor Phoenix Guard. I sent my Demon Prince into the Spearman unit, hoping to just get some points. I didn't know what to do with my BSB, so I just moved them over to try to get a more centralized point and maybe soak up some shots from the bolt throwers. And I sent the Hellstriders into one of the bolt throwers. So yeah. So I get the Nurgle Warriors, my hand weapon shield Nurgle Warriors, into the Phoenix Guard, figuring, hey, I've got parry saves. It's going to be harder for him to hit me. He's going to need 5s to hit me. And then I've got a 6-up parry. So I should be okay. So what I do in the magic phase? I put Hysterical Frenzy on to the Nurgle Warriors, thinking that I could use the extra attack. You want to know what kind of units can't parry? Frenzied units. Yeah, realized it in the shooting. Well, after the magic phase was over is when I realized what I've done. So that's like the third or fourth just boneheaded, stupid thing that I could have done. I did it. Yeah. Yeah, I literally hate myself in this moment. When I take this picture, I'm seriously contemplating like throwing myself into a meat grinder or something. Just no, I'm not suicidal. Relax, everybody. I'm just exaggerating to clarify. I was very angry with myself at this point for just playing like a total moron. But yeah, over here, nice safe combat. They got in. Yay. Over here, I pass my dangerous terrain check and everything, and I get a hold of the spearman and they flee. And he needed to roll like a 7 in order to flee, and he'd been rolling high all game, so I don't pursue. I was going after. I wanted the level 4 caster. I wanted to stop his magic phase, because keep in mind, he still hasn't gotten his ambushing unit on. He has a level 2 caster and like 21 archers that aren't even on the table yet. So he's got almost 300 points, 300 points, not even on the table, and he's whooping me soundly. I have 2,500 points on the table. He needs about 2,200 to deal with me. So yeah, I'm feeling about a 1 millimeter high. You could fit my ego on a 20 mil base right now. But yeah, the spearmen flee 4 inches and don't go off the table. So they rally next turn. Yeah, spoiler alert, sorry. Over here, yeah, frenzy plus parry equals I'm a flippin' idiot. What a terribly stupid person I am. Needless to say, I lose combat by a ton, and the Nurgle Warriors get ran down. The Mutalith gets away, but the Nurgle Warriors get ran down. And it's exactly what I deserve. Idiots should be hurt, and I was hurt there. Over here, bottom of 3, after movement, the Mutalith gets ran down. Because he was fleeing, they charge. I rolled like a 2 or a 3 to get away, and he runs him down. No, I think I rolled like a 6 or a 7, but he got him still, regardless of what I rolled. Also, his unit of spearmen, or his unit of archers in the bottom right there with his second caster show up on the back of the board. Just in time to get in on the laughter that is this battle. Yeah, his fast cav run around to harass my BSB, and his caster couldn't march, so he couldn't. Since he couldn't march and the spearman rallied, he dove into that spearman unit. And the Hellstriders, I didn't even know where to put them. I didn't want them to get shot up anymore, so I put them behind the forest, I think. Or no, I'm sorry, that's not even my turn yet. See, that's how upset I am about everything. I'm still getting everything twisted up because I'm beating myself up in the head about playing so awfully. So here's the picture of the Mutalith getting run down by the Phoenix Guard. Yeah, and that's not the Mutalith's fault either. That's completely mine. Over here, he concentrates all of his shooting on the remainder of my Zinch Warriors, and not only do they get knocked down to 2 models, but they fail their panic check and flee, which means they need Snake Eyes to rally. So, again, things are really looking up for me. Top of 4, after movement. Yeah. He's, I just don't care anymore. BSB goes into White Lions, and the Demon Prince goes into Spearman with the level 4 caster in there with the sole hope of just getting rid of the caster. The Hellstriders, they move up to the side of the forest. They have nothing really to charge. They move up to the side of the forest, hoping that long range and soft cover will make it so that they can survive any bolt thrower shooting they might have to endure. Yep, Hail Mary. That's all that is. I'm just relying on his awesome stats to do something for me here. And I'm pretty confident that I've got that one. I think he's already got a wound or two on him or something like that. Over here, he's able to kill the unit champion and get +1 weapon skill. He ends up winning combat, or I either win combat or I make my break test. Either way, I stick it out. And then over here, I just start grinding on spearmen. They're steadfast and they stay. So bottom of 4 after movement, his Illyrian Reavers charge into the flank of my BSB. The Phoenix Guard turn to watch, and the archers with the level 2 mage turn to laugh. There's really nothing else going on there. Yeah, he's able to get Mind Razor off again, which is awesome. His shooting is able to finish off my last couple of Tzeentch warriors. Over here, I do as much as I can. I don't remember if I get. I think I issue a challenge to his general who accepts it. I don't think we do anything to each other, but with his 2 ranks, banner, charge, flank, it's too much for me, and I break, and the BSB gets run down. Again, not the BSB's fault. I ran him into a suicide mission charge anyway. I knew this was going to happen, but everything else was falling apart. I needed to try something. So yeah, here with Occam's Mind Razor, he actually flubs, and I'm able to survive and beat down the spearmen. Over here, top of 5 after movement. Not a whole lot. Yeah, the Hellstriders are able to get into the fast cav. The fast cav, I kill one of his fast cav. He kills off my last remaining Hellstrider. Charge and a wound to his wound. I win by 1 and they stay. So yeah, the grinding is over here. The Demon Prince is able to kill off the Spearman and get rid of his level 4 caster and all that stupid Spearman unit, which was good. Gave me a little bit of points, but not enough to even come close. And then yeah, bottom of 5 after movement, as you can see, the what's it called? The White Lions charge the what's it called? White Lions did something. I'm sorry, I can't remember. But yeah, the in his shooting phase, everything that he has shoots at Ashicus and kills him. Just it was just too many shots, and he went down. He got killed. So yeah, as you can see, top of 6 after movement, I just moved my Demon Prince over. Figured why not? Come on, White Lions, bring it on. I could use the points, but nothing else happens in my turn. So we go to bottom of 6, and as you can see, his White Lions aren't stupid. They don't fall for it at all. There's absolutely no reason for him to go after my Demon Prince whatsoever. So he doesn't, and he shoots at him a whole bunch. I think maybe puts 1 more wound on me, but I survive, and yeah, that's the end of the game. As you can see, there is an abundance of elf on the table, and there's just one little Demon Prince wondering why, oh why, did I bother coming? Alright, quick timeout. Take a look at the banners. You want them, you need them, you can't live without them. Give this guy an email and make your dreams a reality. And get yourself some cool ass banners. It's worth it. They're relatively cheap considering what you get, and there's no reason for you not to. Alright, yeah. I got my ass handed to me. It was a total loss for me. I lost everything in my army except for my Demon Prince. He lost his Sorcerer Lord, a unit of Spearmen, 1 Bolt Thrower, and both units of his Illyrian Reavers. So maybe 400 points, 500 points max. Not much, not much. Yeah, and keep in mind, not only did he beat me with a unit of archers and a level 2 caster off the table until the bottom of turn 2 or 3. So he literally beat me with 1 hand tied behind his back for a third of the game. The Mind Razor on my Skull Crushers, that stunk. I really think they would have been able to hold out otherwise. Hysterical Frenzy is not my friend. I am awful, awful stupid with that spell, and I will not take it again. I will always trade that one in for a different spell. Ah, yes. And in case anybody wanted to know, here it is in writing. I'm an idiot. Oh my God. I'm glad it's all been recorded though, so that I can always play this one over and just remind myself how stupid I really am. Yeah, just I botched so much in this game. It was like it was my first time. Yeah, afterwards my opponent just walked up, reached into my pocket, and stole my lunch money. So yeah. But he played flawlessly. He really did. And he taught me a valuable lesson that if you're going to play like an idiot, you're going to get stomped into the ground. And that's what he did. So yeah, hats off to my friend there. He really played well. But yeah, that's the battle report for this one. If you're looking for a happy ending, well, I hope you were rooting for the High Elves because it didn't go well for Warriors at all. Yeah, thanks for watching my battle report. I hope you enjoyed it, as difficult it was for me to relive it. I hope everybody else enjoyed it. I'm sure my high elf viewers will appreciate this one. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, feel free to put them in the comments section below, and I'll get to them when I can. Thanks.